Hello everyone, I am Douglas E. Welch and welcome back to another episode of In the Garden for a Gardener's Notebook. For more information, you can always visit the website douglasewelch.com, where you can find links to a gardener's notebook as well as everything else that I do, including career opportunities, technology IQ, careers in new media, and more. Well, today it's been rather a slow period here in the garden, hence very few videos coming out. A day or two ago, I guess maybe yesterday, the day before, we had some really nice, solid, steady rain all day, which is exactly what we need here in the garden. So today the sun is out and brightly shining, so we figured we'd come out and shoot a little bit of video today. What we're going to do is we're going to actually harvest our carrots. We're just going to see what's there. I looked at them a little while ago, a couple weeks ago, and they were pretty good size, but I wanted them to try and grow a little bit more. So we're just going to pull them up and see what we got. So we brought our colander just to store our carrots and be able to easily wash them off. So we'll see what we get. The tops look really good, actually. Now there's a very small one here. Maybe I'll leave him because he's kind of small in there, but you can see this one here, for example. Here's a nice big one right here. So wish me luck. I'm just going to reach down in there. Oh my goodness, look at that. That's actually not that bad. That's a nice sized carrot. I would say they could probably go even a little bit longer. Now, as far as my records show, though, these are quite a bit beyond their normal grow time. So I don't know if it has to do with ooh, now there's a better one. I don't know if it has to do with containers or... Now, the great thing about these Parisian carrots, they're round carrots. They don't need that huge, deep, freely perfect soil base to grow well. These look very nice. They're a little dimpled here and there, but otherwise, man, those look really nice, and those are going to go great in a salad or in a pot of soup for sure. So I'm just going to continue working my way through here, looking for the biggest tops here first. And here's a rather small one here. It looks like these could have almost grown a little bit more, but they are well beyond the period, so I'm not sure how much further they're going to grow. Again, I'll leave maybe the smallest ones in there. Maybe we'll have a second harvest. Now that one's a bit deformed. You can see it must have hit some rock or something in there, maybe a bad piece of soil. It's also got a little split in there, so maybe that's been watering. These were planted before I got the automatic watering in place, and so perhaps that's led to some problems there as well. Here's another big top here in the back. We'll pull him out. Oh, there's another almost perfect one right there. So I think definitely seeing what I've got here, I'm going to plant an entire pot next time with these carrots. I had half radishes, half carrots in here, but I think these grow really well. And where I've not been able to grow traditional carrots at all, this is going to be a great way of having carrots fresh from our garden all the time. After seeing what I pulled out of here, I think I'm going to leave the rest of these carrots in here yet to try just to grow a little more. They're still healthy, they're still growing. Maybe they were overcrowded, I'm not really sure. So we'll give them a little more space and let them grow more. I'm actually also pulling some self-seeded lettuce out of here as well. This pot was right next to our lettuce pot, and the seeds from it obviously blew in here and well. These little things I'm pulling out here are elm seedlings. The elm seedlings drop from our big elm tree all over the place, and so they always come up in everything, in the soil itself, and of course in these containers too. So it always just takes a few moments to kind of reach in and pull some of those out. Looks like we'll still get, I don't know, 3 or 4 more carrots out of here maybe. I'll pull that little one out. I think I already dislodged him by accident anyway, so we'll do that and pull the rest of these out. And I think once I pull these out, this soil will be ready again for another crop, whether it's carrots in this case, which I actually might put in a different pot just to move things around a little bit, or we'll see what else I can put in here. And here we are with our self-seeded lettuce pot. You can see here are some of the seedlings that came off the previous batch of lettuce, and I've just been shaking those off into the soil here, letting them fall back in. See if we can knock a few more of those off there. Pull him out entirely now. That looks like he's pretty much given all the seeds he can give. And as you can see, it was quite the success. We actually have quite a bit of reseeding here and a very healthy crop of lettuce. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the opportunity here again to thin these out a little bit and maybe have some salad for dinner tonight. So we're going to pull a few of these out here and shake them off. Yeah, that's a nice bunch of lettuce there for a nice salad. Of course, it's perfectly fresh. One of the wonders of having fresh produce in your garden is how well it tastes. So let's see here, where else can I pull maybe one out from the middle here to give a little more space. And another couple of big ones there we'll pull out. And of course, we'll wash all this up in the sink and just toss it up in our salad spinner. Add maybe some of the carrots that you saw me harvest just a little earlier. So maybe pull 1 or 2 out of this side to give a little more space over here. course, with self-seeding, things can seed quite heavily and quite thickly here, so it does behoove us to come back in a little bit, give us a little bit of thinning, and that'll give the rest of the plants the ability to grow a bit bigger, and also allow other seeds that might be in the soil here with the nice rain we've been getting, allow them to go ahead and germinate and start the whole thing all over again. Now, of course, at any time, I can simply add a few more seeds into this batch here. Perhaps I want a little bit of mixed greens or something in here. I can just toss those in here, and with the weather the way it is right now, and also with the water that we've been putting on automatically, it really allows them to have a good start, jump up, and really produce during our cool weather here, because we simply won't be able to grow this in the summer months. It just simply gets way too warm to allow us to have a decent lettuce crop. They bolt almost immediately. But then again, that bolting is what gave us the rewards that we're seeing in this pot as it is. And then finally, for our salad pot, I'm going to come along and I'm going to gather up a few of these nasturtium leaves and maybe a couple of these nasturtium flowers. Nasturtiums are edible, and of course here in our garden, none of this is any pesticide or anything sprayed on it. It is free range, shall we say, and so we can add those to our salad as well. These are a little leggy. It is a little sun-starved right now because of our low sunlight in the southern part of the sky here, but simply still very edible. And again, as we trim leaves off, we prune stuff off, we'll get new growth down inside. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this episode of In the Garden. Again, for more information, visit the website, douglasewelch.com. Hope to see you there. If you have questions, comments, things you'd like to ask, please send them along via YouTube, Twitter, Google+, Facebook, and more. We are available on all of those different sites. If you are watching this on YouTube, please click that like button. It really does help people discover my videos. Until next time, I hope you have a very, very happy holidays and keep on digging.